Okay, so like yeah, I've been journaling my feelings, try to accept things for how it is so I can like keep track with how I'm feeling. I go out like sometimes like before like this like huge incidents, I'm a homebody. Like I don't really go out unless I really, really want to, and most of the time it's just with my family. Cause like after I moved to Orlando, I haven't been out, so now I'm just like used to like sitting home every day and doing nothing. So yeah, I'm not really an outing person like I was, but I've been going on walks, trying to like process everything out. Sometimes when I do go on walks, I feel like crying, so I cried out because I'm like a very sensitive person. Like if I keep holding like so if I keep pushing down my feelings, it's gonna get worse, and I just cannot manipulate myself into believing that I'm happy, and I'm not happy deep down. That's like I think that's like one thing I like about myself is that it's better to like process your feelings early instead of pushing it down and I guess processing it later. I have to get over it now. So I cry a lot and I'm still gonna get this random wave of sadness like I'm getting right now, even though I'm trying to talk. And like when I do get sad, I like control my breathing like I am right now. So yeah, obviously like it's gonna take me probably like a while because this be like the person I broke up with is like my first love and he really hurt me and just did not love me as much as I thought he did, and it was my longest relationship. So I don't know. He was like even though I had like got in a relationship before him, he was like actually my first love. Like the relationship before him wasn't really serious. His though, like I think I learned a lot from this relationship. When I started crying, I was like, it's hurting me, blah blah blah. But now that I'm talking about it, it's like I can see that this relationship taught me a lot. Yeah, it hurt me, but it also taught me a lot. You know, now I have my standards stepped, and next I just need to like know my worth and stuff. Like I don't even want to worry about standards right now because I'm not for relationships. Yeah. So okay, so like I process my emotions. I've like watched lots of healing videos on TikTok. The day after the breakup, I just like woke up and I had this like pain in my body. I just felt so physically sick and I had a dream about him. So that was anyways, yeah, I felt like pretty sick physically and I haven't had a good appetite. So I haven't really ate anything except for like literally one pretzel, and it's like this like one white chocolate pretzel. Anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to like give it to myself, man. It's like when like in the kitchen, like I was just out there downstairs and I'm like the thought like about me healing is the only reason why I can actually put a smile on my face, and that's why I'm like documenting everything because I do know I'm gonna get random like wave of sadness. That's something I need to accept, and that's something I'm ready to accept, and I just need to move on. So for my first, so when since we woke up and I was watching healing videos, I was trying to also heal so fast, just like I'm also kind of trying to do now, but it's like I have to give myself time because I'm a very sensitive person and I got hurt a lot. I'm not saying this is gonna like change me as a person. It's not gonna change how I act towards people. It's not gonna make me angry. That's another reason why I am definitely focusing on this because I don't want to be angry at people. I don't want that. I'm a very emotionally available person. Like I'm always there. Like I got you. I'm always there. So I saw this TikTok that said like write him in notes and say goodbye, and I did that, but that wasn't enough. I also wrote him a message on my phone, but I didn't send it to him. I sent it to my own number. So obviously I got it back, and I also got that a closure too, but I don't know because I'm still writing like how I feel. And so I wrote down like the things he never did in relationship, and now that I'm reading it, just kind of made me realize that he never loved me as much as I loved him, and I never wanted to see that because I wanted it to be more than something. Like I just wanted it to be more, and he just put away. The message that I'm getting now, it's kind of. I'm not judging. I'm not judging because you might be watching this. I'm not judging you. I'm just okay. Whatever. So I kind of wrote down things like the pros and cons. I haven't wrote out his pros. I don't want to think about the pros. I can see that he's a sweet boy. He's just not emotionally, he's emotionally unavailable, I guess. And I'm ready to forgive him for that. So I wrote down his pros, you know, things he never did. Like, he never really paid me attention. But I don't want to read it all because I want to feel like a bad person. Like, you know, I have to cry it out, but I don't want to do that. So I just wrote out things that can kind of distract my mind, which is writing and talking like I'm doing right now. Even if I'm talking about him, it still makes me feel better because I don't know. I never realized that I really like journaling. I don't know what to say it. Like writing and like talking. I never realized that. It makes me feel better and I like that. So I'm just gonna like talk to myself. So it says work calling me happy. I don't even know if I have to work. I don't even think I have to worry about the workout part because literally I have not eaten. So if I work out, I'm just gonna be like lazy as hell. I don't know. And I also wrote down that I love pretty much a lot, so that's why I'm gonna grieve a lot. And that is like one thing that I saw, and I was like, that is so true. Like, don't like. That's what make me think more. Like, that's why he's not like grieving. Is like he's not even grieving because he's never really loved me, and he never deserved me. And all my friends have been telling me that, but I never really like wanted to. I would say listen, because the things that even if he acted like sometimes he did act like he loved me, sometimes he would say it, but what matters is what he actually thought in his head, because he can act like it, he can say it, but it's not gonna be real. It's like manipulation. And he's just like so. You know, another thing about it, I'm just kind of glad that I ended it because I don't want to keep getting hurt. I myself, I have communication problems, so that's something I need to work on. I don't know. I just like shit. I just I'm gonna work my communication. I don't know. I just cannot move. I cannot get with somebody without working on myself. I know I am enough. See, it doesn't even hurt me when I say that. It used to. I know I'm enough. Fuck that. I know I'm fucking enough. I just deal with my self-worth and my self-love. And how to communicate before I even think about talking to somebody else. So, another question I ask myself is, am I over him? I would say, even if it's just been some few days, I loved him a lot. I can definitely say I loved him. I can't say I love him. I can say I love him. I won't feel guilty about it because, I don't know, I love him. And then I'm thinking about it, it's just that he never deserved my love. I gave him my all because he was my first love. And I expected so much. And I guess the more I pulled, the more I pushed, the more he pulled. Like, I don't know, he just pulled away. So I don't know what's going on with me. Okay, so like I need this like one page process my emotions, and I just meditated and accepted things for how they are, and like, you know. But now I'm looking at it, this is a lie. This is the day after the breakup. This is a lie. I did not accept things for how I was. This is day 3, I think. Yeah. Now I'm accepting things for how they are because I can actually talk about it. And I wrote, I am loved, I am happy, I am at peace, my mental health is getting better, my feelings are valid, no one can break me, and I am healed. So I'm just like manifesting good things in my life. And I also have this I Am app that, you know, let's say it's a very good app. I think before like when I be sad, I would like go on that app and it made me realize lots of things. It was kind of helped me. So, and you know, I think you shouldn't get into a relationship if you don't love yourself as much. You should not. That's another thing I learned about relationships. Don't, because nobody can love you more than you love yourself. And I never wanted to believe that, and I do now. Always, it doesn't matter how much the love feels good when you get in a relationship. Nobody can love you but you love yourself. That's why you gotta, I don't know, keep loving yourself. Don't ever give up on yourself, no matter what. Okay, this is now the real true pages and shit. Okay, so this is for today. I wrote, it is not fair, it's just not fair. Why do I have to suffer and he gets to move on in less than 24 hours? He was already preparing himself. It just hurts so much. I keep feeling it in my heart. It's not my fault. I was enough. Yeah. Then I put, I am choosing love, forgiveness, acceptance, compassion, and hope. I will not let feelings of hate, anger, anxiety, jealousy, or pain derail me from my focus. I am loved, I am important, I am discovering my own self worth from the experiences. I cannot control somebody else's actions, thoughts, or future self. I can only control my actions, thoughts, or future self. When sadness comes in a wave, when I feel heavy, I will let myself mourn in the loss of that person, those memories in that life. But I remind myself changes are hard, really effing hard. At first, nothing in the middle, nothing, and at the end, it's better. I would say I am at, I don't know, I think I'm moving on to the middle. So, this is actually time I actually like inhaled and actually like felt good. So I'm also like trying to practice the Wim Hof breathing exercise. That is so good. I tried it earlier out there myself, but it didn't work enough. I don't know if I wasn't just like practicing. I guess I wasn't in my mood. But now that I'm actually in my mood, and I want to keep my mood. So I can like, I guess sometimes I might fall back, but as long as I can keep my mood, shit, fuck it. And one thing too, guys, don't trash talk the person. Like, I guess, don't do that. I mean, he called me childish and stuff, and I was like, damn, I guess I am childish. But there's nothing wrong with being childish. I'm just like happy when I'm childish. You know, I'm a child, literally. So, anyways, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I love him. I don't have anything bad to say about him except he just never loved me. Just never did. You know, I was sitting on the bench yesterday crying, and I was like, I was telling the university if we're meant to be, then he would come back. And now I think about it, I don't want him back. I don't. I'm just getting messages from the group chat. Okay, so I remove my worries to make room for self-compassion. I deserve to be loved fully and completely. I am enough. I'm optimistic about my future. I am in control of my stress levels. And that right there is the real Wim Hof. I forgot the name. Wim Hof exercise, breathing exercise. I would say it does help a lot. You just have to be in the mood. Right? Some people are just different. And some other things I did, I practiced fighting him in my mind. I don't know. I'm like stupid. I'm not stupid. Like, not like that. No. Where's my pencil? This pencil has been with me through like it's literally fading out low key. But I'm just gonna like reread like this little list that I made. Yeah, the video that I looked at that was like really realistic to me about how to like heal from breakup. She made this list and I copied the 1, 2, 3, 4, the first 4 from her. So, I am choosing love, forgiveness, acceptance, compassion, and hope. I will not let feelings of hate, anxiety, jealousy, or pain derail me from my focus. I am loved, I am important, I am discovering my own self-worth from the experiences. I cannot control somebody's actions, thoughts, or future self. I can only control my actions, thoughts, or future self. When sadness comes in the wave, when I feel heavy, I will let myself mourn the loss of that person, those memories in life. But I remind myself changes are hard, really hard. At first, nothing. In the middle, nothing. And glorious at the end. I did a star. I remove my worries to make room for self-compassion. I deserve to be loved fully and completely. I am enough. I am optimistic about my future, and I'm in control of stress levels. So in other words, I am ready to move on. Yes, it's still gonna probably affect me at times. I like how I'm talking. I like how I can say it's affecting me and not feel anything. I'm still like doing this like a little bit, but anyways, you're gonna get over it.